Okay, let's move out.
You'd have to be pretty dense to be fooled by these get-ups. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst disguises in movies.
Hello?
For this list, we're taking a look at the most unconvincing and flat-out terrible movie disguises, whether they're purposely bad or unintentionally bad. Number 10. All-Woman Arnold, Jr.
I'm pregnant.
What's more preposterous than Arnold Schwarzenegger as a pregnant man? How about Arnold Schwarzenegger as a pregnant man posing as a pregnant woman? In this Ivan Reitman comedy, Arnie inexplicably gets knocked up and attends a retreat for expecting mamas.
I realize that my appearance may be a bit startling.
His facade comes complete with a blonde wig, pearls, and a pink dress. To make this ridiculous disguise appear slightly more believable, Arnold chalks his masculinity up to anabolic steroid usage.
When I was a sportswoman on the East German Olympic track and field team, they dispensed anabolic steroids as freely as here in America they dole out Gatorade.
Underneath his girly getup, though, all we can see is the Terminator.
But I'm all woman.
Believe you me.
Number 9. The Many Faces of Simon Templar, the Saint.
Listen, if I give this to you, you're gonna give it to your daddy. And what's he gonna give you? Not even a Christmas bonus.
Simon Templar is a man of numerous false identities, and none of them is even remotely believable. Seriously, this guy's supposed to be a master of disguise?
Bang, somebody out. It's not my business.
He's more like a lesser Saturday Night Live cast member, putting on countless phony accents and even phonier wigs. But his most far-fetched costume has gotta be as a geek who attends a lecture on cold fusion.
You don't put any stock in this cold fusion mumbo-jumbo, do you?
Actually, I do.
Really?
Sporting thick glasses, atrocious teeth, and the world's worst comb-over. It looks like Val Kilmer raided Jerry Lewis's Nutty Professor wardrobe.
Yes, as a matter of fact, now that you bring it up, the additive was specifically 3 parts carbon, 5 parts hydrogen, 1 part nitrogen, and 3 parts oxygen.
The nerdy voice doesn't exactly add to the illusion.
Oops.
Number 8. Trenchcoat Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ninjas need to be stealthy so that they can blend into their environment with ease.
Now, who died and made you referee? You did your job, now get out of here and let me do mine. These JV lowlifes need to be taught a lesson.
Not like that, they don't.
That's easier said than done when you're a big-ass turtle. According to the logic of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, however, you can fool just about anybody with a simple trench coat.
Ugh. Where did they come up with this stuff?
Even if you have green skin, a mounting shell, and 3 fingers, dressing like a film noir detective is sure to hide all.
How about a 5-minute game misconduct for roughing, pal?
Really though, how is it that the only person who catches on to this disguise is a cab driver?
What the heck was that?
Looked like sort of a big turtle.
Number 7. MiniLegs, Austin Powers in Goldmember.
We'll need a disguise.
As Austin Powers and Mini-Me penetrate Dr. Evil's submarine lair, they run into a dilemma when only one uniform is available.
There's only one uniform. One of us has to go on the other one's shoulders.
So naturally, Austin gets on his little partner's shoulders. There's something not quite right with this picture. Nevertheless, the two manage to fool everyone, including a doctor.
Did you really think you could get away with this?
I did, actually, yes.
Every new recruit must have a physical. Now get in here, sailor.
You know, a 7+ years of higher learning knows what your insides do, doctor. This leads to numerous comedic hijinks as they endure a physical. When asked to step behind a curtain, however, the truth eventually comes out, with hysterical results. Number 6. Japanese James Bond, You Only Live Twice.
Request permission to come aboard, sir.
Permission granted.
The 1960s were a different time, weren't they? It wasn't uncommon to see white actors portraying characters of Asian descent, which is essentially the definition of politically incorrect today. One of the most uncomfortable instances of yellowface has gotta be in You Only Live Twice.
The girl I have chosen is an agent of mine. But first, you must become Japanese.
To go undercover, 007 gets some plastic surgery done to appear Japanese. Apparently, the Secret Service hired a hairdresser instead of a plastic surgeon, cause James clearly just got his bangs cut and glued on some bushy eyebrows. Mr. Bond probably should have stayed dead for this adventure.
It's lucky we're getting out of here. Yes, tomorrow, you will be a poor Japanese worker with humble Japanese wife at your side. Yeah, with a face like a pig.
Number 5. Belly Dancer, Wild Wild West.
These breasts are a work of art. Aesthetically and scientifically perfect. They look like shit.
Just when you thought that Wild Wild West couldn't get any sillier or more condescending, it officially jumped the shark by putting Will Smith in drag. To save President Ulysses S. Grant, Smith's Jim West resorts to dressing as an exotic belly dancer.
A new girl. Yeah, what a nice surprise.
Although anybody could tell it's a man hiding behind the mask, the villainous Dr. Lovelace, of course, falls for this ruse.
Ebonia, why are you so cruel to me?
West entices the baddie with the alluring outfit, but things get a little too heated when parts of his costume turn into flamethrowers.
Kill him! Him! The girl!
Number 4. Josephine and Daphne, Some Like It Hot.
Hello, Mr. Polyakov. I understand you're looking for a couple of girl musicians.
While cross-dressing humor doesn't always work, Some Like It Hot stands out as one of the funniest movies ever made.
What happened? I'm engaged. Congratulations. Who's the lucky girl? I am.
The film's success can be greatly attributed to the comedic performances of Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon as a couple of musicians that disguise themselves as women.
You gotta be under 25.
We could pass for that.
You gotta be blonde.
We could dye our hair.
And you gotta be girls.
We could. No, we couldn't.
With that said, their disguises are anything but convincing.
It's no use. We're not gonna get away with it, Joe.
The fact that they both have bulging Adam's apples should have been the first indication that these women were more than meets the eye.
All right, girls, let's take it from the top. And put a little heat under it.
Yet everybody is bamboozled by their flashy dresses and high-pitched voices. Well, nobody's perfect.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect.
Number 3. Hawkmed, Team America World Police. Nobody goes into a film from Matt Stone and Trey Parker expecting racial sensitivity, especially when it comes to the Middle East. To infiltrate a group of terrorists, Gary undergoes extensive surgery to appear Middle Eastern.
We need you to act like a Middle Eastern terrorist right away.
There's just one problem. I don't look Middle Eastern.
Leave that to us.
All they really do is smear some crap and pubic hair onto his face, though.
Amazing.
The valmorification completely worked.
Sit up and take a look, Gary.
They don't even have Gary wear the proper attire. Wrapping a towel around his head in place of a turban is more than enough.
You're going to fool everyone, Gary. Or should I say, Hawkmed.
Even if Gary's uncanny disguise can't fool the guards, his unmatched acting abilities will result in a friendly Durka Durka.
Come on, Gary, act. You have the power.
Buck, Dirk Durka La. Durka Durka, Muhammad Jihad.
Number 2. The White Chicks, White Chicks.
You know them girls ain't gonna be there. Oh, they'll be there.
On paper, the idea of the Wayans brothers playing 2 FBI agents posing as Caucasian heiresses may sound like a funny premise. White Chicks pretty much drops dead, however, once they actually don their ungodly disguises. Exhibit A. Those hideous latex masks. They look more like something out of a horror picture than a buddy cop comedy. Despite their cringe-worthy appearances, the two manage to deceive everybody in the Hamptons, including the best friends of the bimbos they're pretending to be.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, I'm homebound.
There's suspension of disbelief, and then there's just being stupid. Guess which this one is.
Look around you, Coke.
There's nothing intelligent about this.
Before we get to our top pick, here are some honorable, or in this case, dishonorable mentions.
They're fabulous.
I'm deadly serious. I'm a British agent. What? For God's sake, tell him who I am. Kamal and Orloff double-crossed you. I saw them take the jewelry off the train. Does that convince you?
You look familiar.
So do you.
Wow. Please, have a seat.
Yes, we're going to have a seat now.
No, don't sit down.
Oh, sorry.
Now come on over here. Give your big mama a great big hug. Oh, Sherry.
Oh, it's so good to see you, Big Mama. I thought you may have forgotten all about me.
Oh, girl, hush your mouth, Shell.
Number 1. Turtle, the Master of Disguise.
I'm going to be a master of disguise. I'm going to be a master of disguise. I'm going to be a...
Your mother and father are in grave danger.
At his best, Dana Carvey can be a hilarious comedian with a gift for mimicking. At his worst, we get this alleged comedy.
This is what you are doing. This is what I want you to do.
As the title suggests, Carvey plays a master of disguise who actually does nothing but call attention to himself with extravagant costumes.
Yeah, I don't mean to keep harping, but the name the Turtle Club, it's just a name. I think you're taking it a little bit too literally.
Of all his insufferable personalities, the most infamous has gotta be the Turtle Guy.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
With a bald cap, googly glasses, and an oversized body, this obnoxious creation should have stayed in his shell. Or at the very least, thrown on a trench coat to blend in better.
Turtle, 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 turtle.
Is he okay?
Oh, he's fine.
I'm fine, Turtle.
Do you agree with our list?
What's your problem with me? Yeah? You want to go? Guys!
What movie disguises fail to fool you?
Never! Never put it in the mouth. That's 80s. You might as well go out and buy a Trans Am.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You are beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.